Have you ever felt like your body is screaming at you to stop? Today I went out rucking at lunchtime. Right in the peak of the heat, no breeze, just blazing sun overhead. I wasn't wearing boots, just simple Converse trainers, not designed for rucking, definitely not designed for 25 kilos on your back. An hour of walking and heat radiating off the pavement. And by the end, my feet were blistered, my shirt was soaked through with sweat, every step hurt. But here's the thing, discomfort is a signal, not a stop sign. As soon as I stepped outside, the heat hit me like a wall. You know that feeling when the air feels thick, heavy and almost suffocating? That's what it was like today. I could feel the sweat forming almost instantly on my forehead, dripping down my eyes, stinging with salt, the kind of sweat that reminds you your body is working hard to cool you down. I adjusted the backpack straps, feeling the familiar dig and the weight against my shoulders and upper back. 25 kilos. Heavy, but I've carried it before. But today was different. Today it wasn't just the weight testing me. It was the heat, the shoes, the mental challenge of knowing I could turn around at any moment and no one would know. No one would care, except me. As I walked through the park, each step on the dusty gravel felt harsher than usual. Converse have flat soles, zero cushioning, great for casual wear, terrible for rucking. Within 15 minutes I could feel the beginnings of blisters forming under my arches and on the sides of my big toes. The heat inside my shoes was unbearable. My mind started its usual negotiation. This is stupid. You're going to ruin your feet. Why are you doing this? You're tired. You've already trained this morning. Just cut it short today. What's the point? No one cares if you finish or not. The excuses rolled in one after another, but each time I answered them with the same phrase. Discomfort is a signal, not a stop sign. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." I cannot control the heat. I cannot control how my feet feel in these shoes today. I cannot control the blazing sun overhead or the sweat dripping into my eyes. But I can control how I respond to it. I can choose to see discomfort as a message from my body. This is hard. We're being pushed here. But it doesn't mean stop. It means pay attention, adjust if needed, but keep going. As I moved deeper into the woods, the air thickened even more. The trees blocked the wind but trapped the heat. It felt like walking into an oven. My t-shirt clung to my back. The backpack straps dug in harder as the sweat lubricated them, allowing them to slide and then bite into new areas of skin. My calves began to ache. My feet felt raw with each step. Every time I shifted my weight forward, I felt the blisters stretch and rub. I adjusted my stride, trying to distribute the pressure differently, but Converse soles aren't made for adapting to uneven trails and rucking loads. And in that discomfort, my mind kept circling back to the same thought. You could stop now. No one would know. But I would know. The truth is, most people avoid discomfort at all costs. We're raised in a world that tells us comfort is the goal. Softer chairs, better air conditioning, shoes that mold to your feet, mattresses with memory foam, instant food, instant gratification. We're taught that if something hurts, you should stop. But pain isn't always a danger. Sometimes it's just a message telling you that you're doing something hard, something new, something your body and mind aren't used to yet. Discomfort is adaptation in progress. And if you stop every time it appears, you rob yourself of growth. We treat the body rigorously so that it may not be disobedient to the mind. This is why I ruck. Not because I love blisters, not because I want to hurt my feet, not because I enjoy being drenched in sweat and squinting into the sun while my shoulders ache from the weight. I ruck because it trains me to be comfortable with discomfort, to hear my body screaming at me to stop and calmly say back, no, we keep going. Life will always throw discomfort at you. Maybe it's not physical pain, maybe it's emotional struggle, stress at work, financial pressure, relationship challenges, grief, failure, rejection. If every time you feel discomfort you treat it like a stop sign, you'll never move forward. But if you learn to see it as a signal, a message that you are doing something that matters, something that challenges you, something that requires growth, then you become unstoppable. Because discomfort is inevitable. Suffering is optional. By the end of my ruck today, I could barely walk properly. My stride had shortened, my feet were throbbing, my calves felt like they were being torn apart with each step. But I finished. I walked back to my front door, sweat dripping down onto the mat, chest heaving, feeling the blood pulse through my temples. I dropped the pack, sat down, took off my shoes, examined the blisters, and I smiled. Because every blister, every ache, every moment I wanted to quit, but didn't, that's a win. A win no one can take away from me. Discomfort is a signal, not a stop sign. It tells you where your limits are, so you can choose to break them. It reminds you that you are alive, because only the living feel pain. It teaches you patience, discipline, and resilience. And most importantly, it gives you the opportunity to grow stronger. So if you're listening to this today, and you're feeling discomfort in your own life, physical, emotional, or mental, ask yourself, is this a real danger signal telling me to stop? Or is it simply telling me that I am doing something hard, something meaningful, something worth pushing through? Because discomfort is a signal, not a stop sign, and the choice is yours. Will you quit, or will you carry the weight